This is Chicago's very own WGN Evening News at 5.
New at 5, a driver's license card could be a thing of the past.
A new bill in Springfield would give people the option to carry a digital driver's license. WGN's Andrea Medina looks at the pros and the cons.
Technology continues to evolve and add conveniences to day-to-day life, and driver's licenses might be the newest thing to go digital in Illinois.
Pull up their phone and have all their information right there.
With the hopes to accomplish that, State Representative Cam Buckner is sponsoring House Bill 1110.
Embrace this idea of making sure that Illinois can come once again into the 21st century, have ability to use the technological tools at our disposal to make things easier.
Buckner says at least a dozen states have already tested or launched the digital versions of driver's licenses.
We see states around the country that I think are not as progressive and not as forward-leaning as us, places like Louisiana and Iowa.
The Secretary of State supports the idea of a mobile driver's license and having it act as a companion to the physical one, saying the goal is to modernize the Secretary of State's office in a manner that allows for an infusion of new technology to better serve customers. Some are excited about the possibility.
It's more convenient, because sometimes you might lose your ID, you need an extra copy or something, you got it on, on hand. So I think it could be a good thing.
But for others, there's still a lot to consider.
The digital thing, I'm not sure about that. In case I lose my phone or anything like that, I just rather have that ID in hand.
The digital driver's license won't be a screenshot or copy. The Secretary of State says it is important to note that a mobile DL is much more than just an image on a person's iPhone. Mobile DLs are secure because they are encrypted and rely on state-of-the-art technology to protect the owner from fraud and identity theft.
If you lose your phone, who's gonna, to get your information? You know what I'm saying? So I think just do it the old-fashioned way.
The idea is still in the very early stages, but both the Secretary of State and the state representative believe it'll benefit Illinoisans. They say addressing those privacy concerns is an important step in the process. Reporting on the Northwest Side, Andrea Medina, WGN News.